This young man, there are so many of them. Okay, there are so many of them. He knows his history. He knows the account. He understands the account, and I'm happy for that. Now, listen very well. Just as I told you that the old Biafra map cut across to Adamawa, so you have indigenous Igbos down to that side. As of then, there was nothing like Yoruba. And it will interest you to know. I will talk about this. I will come live on TikTok. I will announce it when I will come live. It will interest you to know that the Yoruba alphabet and the Yoruba dialect was coined from the Igbo alphabet and dialect, Igbo language. The Yoruba alphabet was formed from the Igbo alphabet and Igbo language. I will come live on WhatsApp and I will talk about this. So anybody who is willing to debate with me and what have you, prepare yourself. Okay. Now, from those Aziks, that Biafra Aziks, okay, be it Ibibio, Idoma, Egala, and all that, stretching across to Adamawa, there was nothing like Yoruba as of then. There was nothing like Yoruba. So that is why you have indigenous Igbo people residing to that axis. Now, during the time of the reverse migration that occurred around the 9th and 10th century, the reverse migration. Now, that time was when Eri returned back from Egypt during the slavery era. Eri returned back with his brothers, Areli, Arodi, and some other of his cousins. They came back during the reversed migration. Now, when they were coming, they passed through the south of the River Nile, passing through Ethiopia and Sudan. Okay, now getting to that axis, that northern axis, most of them settled there. Not only this Michika alone, so many communities in the north. Most of them settled there. Don't forget, there were already aboriginals in those places, even before the reverse migration of Unri or Eri. Okay, the coming back of Eri, there has been indigenous people already residing. You get what I'm saying? Now, when Eri came back, most of them settled in the north, in the northern part, what you have today as northern part. Okay, some others crossed to where you have today as Ghana, having the Ada people, having part of the Ada people and the Evers. There were so many of them that did reverse migration, and that was during the era of Eri. That is why the Ever people of Ghana, they have two accounts. The account of Ile-Ife, that is an Igbo community, and also the reverse migration account. Now, you also have people that settled in where you have today as Ada. In fact, that begot Ada, Ada, first daughter, that came back during that era, during that time. They came back together. They crossed to this side. Eri went back to Igbo land, where his fathers has told him that he came from. Do you understand? That was why Eri went back. Why some other people were not able to get back to Igbo land. They settled in those places. But Eri got to Igbo land. And he was given a space in Omambala as a son of Igbo land. That was how it happened. That was how it occurred. So they started giving birth, started mixing up and all that. And the sons and the children of Eri as well, he gave birth and his children started moving out and populating. And so that was just how everything went. Do you understand that? Then there was no northern Nigeria. These people were long settling in those axes. They are all Igbos. Just as I said, I will talk about the wider range of Igbos that migrated. Now they have their own dialect, they speak their own various languages. That is why you find out that in some cases, you find some words that bears the same meaning. Sometimes we find some words that are not the same meaning, but you get the words, but they may not bear the same meaning. You get what I'm saying? Because they developed their languages. They formed their own languages. But for you to form something or develop something, you have to sit on existing something. That is how it is. Even the account of the Bible where you find out that they said God made man, he needs dust from the earth. He needs sand. So you have to sit on existing something. They formed their own languages and dialect from the languages they've already had. They already know. You get it? They now formed their own languages. Okay? Also with people mixing up with them, especially those within the borders. That is just how it is. The same reason why you find out that the Ebonyi people or the Eza people and all that, a lot of them in Ebonyi State, when they speak, you'll be wondering if these people are truly Igbos. You get what I'm saying? So many other people, I think the Nsoka people as well, and some others, a whole lot of them. But these are what they are actually speaking is Igbo, but different variation in dialect. Variation in dialect as a result of possible mix-up and all that, especially those within the border axis, and so that is just how it is. So that is all about the Igbos in northern Nigeria. They cut across everywhere. Kano, Adamawa, Katsina, Zamfara, whatever. They are there. So I hope you enjoy that.